I'm not going to answer any questions on the torso or the injury or anything like that right now. And I'm just kind of excited about the way we played tonight. Excited about how we came together as a unit and kind of established that rhythm that we've been looking for all year.
What excites you the most?
I think for one, just it looked like we were out there having fun. We were playing football and enjoying it, and I think that's been a big thing for us. I think that was kind of not a lack of stressor, but just kind of releasing that stress and just we got some good players and just going out there not trying to be perfect and just play.
What did you like about the way? What did you like the way the ball came out of your hands and just kind of being a little bit more vertical with the passing game?
Yeah, no, it was great. I think Coach Sloan did an awesome job calling the game, and so I thought we executed very well and took opportunities down the field and made plays.
Brian talked about putting you guys in situations that you're going to need to be in, those fourth down conversions, those kind of things. Obviously, super efficient tonight, right? Like,
yep.
What did you feel out there from that perspective?
Yeah.
And being tested in those moments.
Yeah, I think it was awesome. I mean, I think last year we were the #1 third down team in the country, so I don't think it's anything new for us. And I think we expect to execute on third down. And so just continuing to get reps at that. I thought we did an awesome job handling all the different situations tonight.
Had a lot of different guys in front of you. How are they handling the moving in and out of it?
Yeah, I think they're doing an awesome job. They're gelling together, they're getting that rhythm down, and so I'm super proud of those guys. And kept me clean and played a good game.
Juwan is really getting a lot of looks.
Yeah.
What's special about him?
Yeah, he's just an unbelievable player. I mean, he poses so many different threats. He can do so many different things with the ball in his hand. So having him out there, it makes the defense think about all kinds of different things.
Garrett, overall, looking at the big picture, how much do you think tonight's game really set both you and the team up for the meat of the SEC schedule that begins next Saturday?
Yeah, as I said, I think it's just, building that chemistry and, for us to be able to click like that tonight and get rolling, I think it was huge for us.
Confidence, I mean, can you speak to the reality of what that can do for the team?
Yeah, no, it's huge. It's everything. I mean, there are teams that click in August and September, and then it folds and falls in November and December. And so, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing for us to be hitting stride starting now. And so, just continuing to try and build off that.
How about the job your defense is doing to
Yeah.
get you back up?
Yeah, absolutely. They're doing an unbelievable job. It helps a lot when you got a defense like that, So, kudos to those guys.
Do you feel like the pitcher kind of getting back in there,
Yeah.
in and out of the dugout?
Yeah, no, it's good. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, what do you think going under center and short yardage has done for you all offensively?
Yeah, I think it's just a whole different threat. As I said before, I think you can do a lot of different things out of that. And so, as I said, I thought Coach Sloan did an awesome job tonight and putting us in different packages in different situations.
Any issues with getting your eyes up coming out of that?
No. It's about playing quarterback, and that's how they used to play it back in the day. So, it ain't nothing new.
What's allowed Juwan Johnson to sort of pick up this running back? How much does his experience at quarterback do you think helps him now?
I think you'd have to ask him that question, but I think he does an unbelievable job. So I'd say it probably helps him a little bit. I think he does a great job of understanding what we're doing and why we're trying to do it. And so, he understands when it's time to put his head down and go get a yard or try and make a big run.
I think Frank said that when he was working with you guys, he got to read the coverages a little bit more. Do you feel like that gives him an advantage?
I'd say so. I mean, I think, obviously he's doing an unbelievable job, so I think it must have helped a little bit. So he's doing a great job.
What do you think the next step of growth is for this offense?
Yes, just to keep going, you know what I mean? I think that, tonight was, as I said before, a big night for us, just building the chemistry and, having fun playing football. And now just to be able to build off that and keep going, try and keep that same type of that energy and that amount of fun that we had out there tonight. That's how the game's supposed to be played.
Garrett, I know you said you don't have to talk about the injury, but Coach Kelly said that basically in practice, you weren't able to work on the deep passing like you would like to. Did that really change this week?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer that. I'm sorry. I just, keeping out of that. Right now, as I said, just excited about the way we played tonight.
Is it draft concerns?
Huh?
Is it draft concerns?
No. Look, I'm focused on, it's September. That's a long way away. I'm worried about us right now.
Power Sharp, the touchdown, you got real excited there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just awesome. Full circle moment for him. He started his career there, and to be able to get him in the end zone there, it was special. So very excited for him.
What do you think of Michael's? How about you with the wheels?
Yeah. They came out a little bit. So obviously that was a big stressor for me this offseason. So still trying to get better at it. Still learning in that aspect. Maybe I should have tried to cut back and try and score. But I was telling me I should have scored. But it is what it is. I said baby steps. You know what I mean? We're getting there. So.
What are you most excited for as you travel to Ole Miss?
Yeah, just that opportunity. I think as SEC play starts now, obviously we've already had a good SEC opponent to go to play them against. Florida's got a really good defense, and obviously now they have a bunch of injuries and things haven't gone their way, but they're still a good football team. So to have that experience under our belt now going into the meat of SEC play, I think would be huge. And look, I mean, it's what happens when you come to LSU. You play in the SEC, you play against the best teams in the country, and so you play against the best defenses in the country. So we're very excited for the opportunity and looking forward to it.
We got time for two more. Michael's performance.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
he
I think he did an
handled
awesome job. You know, I was super excited for him to be able to come in there. You know, it's not easy to come off the bench. You know, I've been in his shoes before, and you know, he did an unbelievable job. You know, just to go out there and just play football. You know, and might not be perfect all the time, but you know, he's a gamer and he's an unbelievable football player.
Last one. Did you give him any advice?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just talking to him on the sideline, but I mean, Mike's been there. You know, he played a lot last year, and so he's been through the fire. He understands it, and so just telling him to go play. You know, just to have fun, enjoy the moment. So I thought he did a good job of that.
Thanks, Garrett. What do you make of the aggressiveness on fourth down, especially in the first half? Did you guys like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just we never turned down opportunities to be able to make plays, and so I thought we did a good job handling the situation.